Hi, and welcome back to the channel on the college process. Once again, my name is Ed Zamora from Principia Prep, and today we're going to be going over why you don't do the FAFSA form the first few days it's opened. But before we go into that, if you are new to the channel and are looking for additional college content, please hit the subscription button down below. It will notify you when new videos come out, as well as if you do enjoy today's video, please leave us a like. It does help the channel, as well as if you have any comments, any questions, so on and so forth, put them down below. I do answer if you look at the other videos. All the questions and comments you guys leave below, I do answer them. Also, for senior parents and families out there, if you are looking for scholarship assistance, we do have the James Russo Memorial Scholarship we set up this year. Please watch this video. I have it in the description down below, the link to go to it. This year we're trying to give out as much money as possible, hopefully with the help of the viewers here and you guys watching this video. Our goal is to give away at least $15,000 this year. And all of that being said, let's jump right into today's video, why you don't do the FAFSA form the first few days it's opened. Now, jumping right into the topic, there's a lot of you guys out there that have heard the term first come, first serve, and are wondering, is this how it really works in the world of financial aid? If we don't do the financial aid forms early on, like the FAFSA form, which became available today, if we don't jump on it immediately, do we not get enough financial aid, or do we not get as much financial aid as we should have? The reality is, first come, first serve has not existed in decades, but parents and students fall into the FOMO category, fear of missing out, because you guys keep seeing articles like this, and articles like this. So you guys keep thinking if we don't do the forms immediately on the first day, automatically we're losing out on financial aid. And the reality is you're setting yourself up for a tsunami of stress and disappointment, anger, screaming, and basically a day that's a complete disaster if you guys try to do this on December 31st, January 1st, or January 2nd. And let me explain to you guys why. Every year when the FAFSA form becomes available, the site always crashes because everyone inundates it because they'll jump on the FAFSA form thinking there's some kind of prize, or you guys will get more financial assistance, all thinking this stuff that doesn't actually exist, and you guys keep crashing the site. And so parents get stressed out because they keep seeing the site is down. As you can see here, I have a picture of the site down as of right now. And as the site keeps giving you this message here, and you keep getting more and more stressed out, and your student gets more stressed out, and you're both arguing with each other because you know you need to get this form in supposedly today, which you don't. And then what typically ends up happening is you spend hours and hours and hours trying to complete this form, thinking that if you don't get in time, there's not going to be any more financial aid left. It's not the way this works. Now, obviously, I understand because of all the articles I mentioned before, right here, showing you guys, or basically scaring you guys into thinking you have to get the forms in as early as possible or all the money runs out, which actually doesn't all run out in the first 3 days, to be honest with you. There's plenty of time for you guys to fill out the FAFSA form. So basically, grab a soda, turn off the computer, sit down, and let me explain to you how this all works. Now, right at the bat, first come, first serve was true decades and decades ago. It no longer holds true, really. For most families out there looking at this video, watching me today, the reality is the earliest deadlines are January 15th for the form, which gives you 15 or 16 days from today, as well as most schools don't need the FAFSA form in for at least 60 days. So you have basically until the end of February to get this form in, to fill out the FAFSA form. You have plenty of time to fill out these forms. You don't have to get them in the first 3 days. This whole idea that money runs out, it's completely ridiculous. And let me explain to you guys how it works. In the world of financial aid, there's 3 groups giving you financial assistance, or can give you financial assistance. There's the FAFSA people, i.e. the U.S. Department of Education. Then there's the state that you reside in. If your student stays in that state, the state can also provide you aid. And third is the institutions, the colleges themselves. Now, each one of these 3 have their own deadline. Now, for the 3 forms, the deadlines, let's utilize the BU example I used a moment ago when I showed the earliest school deadline is January 15th, which is kind of odd if you think about it because it's only for regular students asking for this, especially if you're considering early decision students have till March 1st. The main reason being is that the CSS Profile for CSS Profile schools this year is a lot more important than the FAFSA. When it comes to the FAFSA, we basically know that we have until, let's say, March 1st here, as it also shows on BU, as well as for most other schools, you'll have the 60 days. In addition to that, for the CSS Profile form, which is a form required by some schools, not all schools, if the school does require the CSS form, which is done on the College Board site, this form has been available since September. So the reality is you should have already completed the CSS Profile form on the College Board site if your school needs it. If you're not sure, double check their financial aid office and asking them, do they require the CSS Profile form? If they do, I'd be looking to get this form in first, then I'd work on the FAFSA form. And then for the state deadlines, state forms for state consideration, and most of them, by the way, use the FAFSA anyways, for these forms, typically you have until April 1st to the 15th to get the state forms in and the FAFSA to be eligible for state aid. Once again, if you're on the computer right now, get off the computer. You're going to drive yourself nuts because it's going to keep crashing. It's going to take hours to fill out a form that should only take you about 30 minutes to 45 minutes to complete the first time you do this. Now, all that being said, if you do want some more insight, some more information about how the college process works while you're waiting for October 4th or 5th or 6th, perfectly fine. We have this video right here, the complete guide to financial aid, which I have in the description down below. This video here explains how all financial aid works. The FAFSA form, the CSS Profile, institutional forms, scholarships, frauds to avoid, everything you want to know about how financial aid works this academic year, 2021-22, as well as the next academic year, 22-23 financial aid forms. I talk about all of that here. Stuff that you guys are looking for now, just to give you insight about how the whole college financial aid process works. So in the meantime, between these 3 days, before you guys wait to be able to go on the FAFSA form, just watch this video here. In the description down below is a link. It will give you a ton of information about how the whole college financial aid process works. That being said, if you're looking for additional college content, once again, hit the subscription button down below. It will notify you when new videos come out, as well as if you have any comments, any questions, anything you want to know about that you need help with, down below. Also leave it in the comment section too. I answer all your questions down below. And one more time, once again, we started the James Russo Memorial Scholarship this year for you guys, for senior parents. We're trying to give away $15,000, hopefully more, all based on how many views you guys give our videos, likes, comments, and so on and so forth. And other than that, my name is Ed Zamora from Principia Prep. On the screen, you see our contact information. If you have any questions, any concerns, if you need help with the financial aid forms, I do help parents throughout the financial aid forms. I do help parents fill out the financial aid forms and guide them through the entire financial aid admissions process. Just shoot us an email. It's the easiest way to reach us. Other than that, thank you for watching today's video.